So I'm looking at the 3 game bags you created. And what was the criteria for some of the game bags? What was one of the game bags? What was one of the outcomes? It had to be... Okay, you need to talk louder so I can hear you. Okay, so the outcome is certain. I'm looking at your bags. Which one of your bags is the outcome certain in? Okay, why is this bag certain then? What does certain mean? Does a certain mean the least amount? If we look at the anchor chart, what does it say for certain?
It will happen.
So what is guaranteed to happen in this bag? Is there a color that is going to happen?
Green.
So every time I reach in here, I'm going to get green? Maybe. So is it certain that I'm going to get green every time? What would this bag look like if it was certain you were going to get green? What would you have to do to this bag to make it certain that you would get green?
Take some out and try to grab it.
So you're going to have to take some out. What ones are you going to take out so you're certain you get green?
Take away 2 reds and 1 orange.
Just 2 reds and 1 orange? You think that'll be certain? So let's take those out and see.
Okay.
We'll just put it off to the side. Okay, so now if I reach in here, is it still certain? Is it certain now that I'm going to get green? So I could reach in here and I'm going to get green every time? We're not sure, right? So here's what I want you to do. Let's do a gallery walk, and you're going to walk over to our group over there, and you're going to ask them about their certain bag, and then you're going to come back and you're going to talk to me and see what you might need to do to this certain bag, okay? All right, so let's go do a gallery walk. So when you did your gallery walk and you talked to that group, what made it certain?
She took away like some and leave all yellows.
She left all yellow to be certain. So you wanted green to be certain. So what do you need to do to make green certain in this bag?
Take away the rest and leave green there.
I think that's a fantastic strategy. So let's try that. Okay, so now let's look at your bag. Is it certain that I'm going to get green every time I reach in there?
Yes.
There we go. There's our bag that is certain. All right, so now we're going to create one that's equally likely. What does equally likely mean again?
It means you...
Well, let's check the anchor chart. Probability. So something has the same probability. So what would you need to do to make sure everything has the same probability in that one?
Oh, red. Because it has all the same things.
Well, red is all the same, but here's what I was wondering. If I told you here that, watch. If I were to put these in a bag, the outcome would be equally likely. Why?
Because they're 2 different things.
So there's 2 orange, there's 2 yellow, and there's 2 blue? Okay, so what do you need to do to that bag to make the outcome equally likely? It's okay that it's red, but what do you need to do to that?
Make 2 different.
You're going to make 2 of each one? Could you do more than 2 of each one?
Yeah.
What if you did 3? How many would each color need to have? If say you wanted 3 reds, how many greens do you need to make it equally likely? 3, yeah. How many yellows would you need? 3. How many oranges would you need? 3. So let's make that equally likely bag. Okay, so I'm looking at your 3 game bags you created. I'm having a little difficulty. Which one is your certain bag?
This one.
Why?
Because it only has blue.
So if I was going to reach in there, what's certain? What color am I going to get for certain? Yeah.
Only the
Now, which one is your equally likely bag?
that one.
How is that equally likely?
Because it has different ones. 8 and 8.
It has 8 yellow and 8 green. So it's equally likely that I could get yellow or green.
Yeah.
Now, what about this bag? What bag is this one?
Most likely.
What color is most likely in that bag?
Red.
And then
Green.
what? So green is what?
Least likely. Unlikely.
Unlikely or least likely.
Yeah.
Now, what one would be impossible?
Blue and yellow.
Why are blue and yellow impossible?
Because there's no in the bag.
Because there's none in the bag. Those are things.
Yeah,
Now,
there's blue in this.
I have a question for you. If you wanted to play a game that you wanted to win every time, what bag would you choose to play?
This one.
Why?
Because you would always get blue and you would win.
You always know. Okay, what if I said you wanted to play a game that was fair, that both people had the same opportunity of winning?
This one.
Okay. And what if we said play a game that might be a little bit random?
This one.
Why is that one a little bit random?
Because it only has red and there's 2 green.
So you could get red or green? Okay.
And this one's not closed.